Danielle Collins walks the walk and she talks the talk, ladies and gentlemen. The 13th seed taking on Carolyn Garcia, Bonjour, comment allez-vous, the 22 seed. Two ladies I love and admire on tour. I think they're amazing athletes, and this channel is about giving the players their flowers. But listen, guys, if you're familiar with this head-to-head, I've talked about it previously. Danielle Collins has never lost to Carolyn Garcia. That's right, guys. They've played four times, and Danielle Collins has won all four of them. 19 Australian Open straight set victory. San Diego in 22 straight set victory. San Diego in 23 straight set victory. Miami this year, straight set victory. Why? Because it's about the fastball. When I talk about walking the walk and talking the talk, that's Danielle, ladies and gentlemen.
Her attitude so feisty all the time.
Garcia 23 in the world. She'll stay there even if she was to win this match as well. Above her in the rankings, first to catch.
That's it, guys. There's no highlight there. There's no play. That's Danielle Collins walking to the line to serve. That's right, guys. I think my two favorite players walking to the line just to watch is Danielle Collins and Sophia Kenin. They have the best walks to the line. Now, Danielle Collins, when she walks to the line, you know she means business because she's about to fire a rocket. And this is why Carolyn Garcia has struggled against Danielle Collins. This is the classic backhand versus forehand matchup. Danielle Collins is just too powerful. Did you see that interview where she got her new racket and she's like, "Oh, this is my new weapon." She is something else, ladies and gentlemen. And she surges out to a first set lead here. She takes the first set from Carolyn Garcia, who's just Carolyn Garcia just can't match the intensity of Danielle Collins. Danielle Collins hitting winners. She's yelling, "Come on." This is very intimidating. Listen, guys, I talked about the mental tactics, right? That video where Novak said he used to hate playing Nadal because a lot of people don't realize this isn't like basketball or football where each different team has their own locker room. He's like, no, Nadal is sitting right next to me doing all these sprints in a little locker room. I'm already upset before I get on the court. Now imagine Danielle Collins is teeing on you down the line with backhands yelling, "Come on." That's going to intimidate you. In the first set, ladies and gentlemen, despite Garcia having five aces and Danielle Collins struggling to get her first serves in play, Danielle only got 35% of her first serves in play. Well, this is a difference maker. If you win 71% of those and then back it up on the second serve, that's all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. Carolyn Garcia got 62% of her first serves in play. She did win 52% of the first serve, but lost 77% of the second serve. Listen, guys, it's like a business. You could bring the profit in the front door, but if you're losing it out the back door, you're in trouble. And Carolyn Garcia right now is in trouble because Danielle Collins is just styling on her. What's next with these two, ladies and gentlemen? Listen, guys, I do think Danielle Collins is going to end up winning this match. I think she's just too strong. I love Carolyn Garcia, amazing talent, but this is just a bad matchup stylistically. And I've talked about bad matchups in the past. And what do you do when you have a bad matchup? Well, I think you have to play a little bit more aggressive. You have to do things you normally don't do. If you're going to beat someone you've never beat before, you have to do things you've never done before. And a lot of players, they're comfortable doing what they practice. But in a match where you have nothing to lose, I think you have to take more risks. And in my personal opinion, I think Carolyn Garcia, she has to end these rallies as short as possible. She has to jump on Danielle Collins early on, go for the aggressive winners down the line. Carolyn Garcia doesn't have a lot of topspin in her game, which is why I'm surprised personally that she's done well on clay for all these years because her game is not designed for clay. I don't think she has the footwork and I don't think she has the patience and shot making ability to go deep in rallies on clay. But nonetheless, the winner of this match is going to take on Arena Begu. I think if Danielle Collins comes through this match, which there's a good chance she will, that's going to be a matchup she can exploit Begu. Begu uses a lot of topspin. She leaves a lot of balls to be hit. Being the taller player, I don't think she moves as well. It's classic scenario of taller player, two left foot. She moves well on clay. She's very experienced on clay. Begu's got over 300 wins on a clay. We know that. That's literally more than half of her overall win total. But the power of Danielle Collins has enough to change anyone's game plan. And I think Mike Tyson said it the best. Everyone has a game plan until you get punched in the mouth. That's what Danielle Collins does with her power. And I would go out on a limb and say I would see Danielle Collins beating Big U in the next round. Tennis in a minute. Danielle takes the first set, but can she hold on is a question. We'll be right back.